I want to choose a topic where no one knows what happened, no one knows what's going on, and no one knows what's going to happen. That's a fantastic topic for Kaleva. So I'm not talking about COVID, where all these things fit, right? But we are talking about health. Right? We're talking about healthcare. We all don't know what is actually health. We all only think about fitness. Right? There's no way you know what is health. I hope by the end of this we might know what is health. And you only go back to questions. But all of us managed the crisis, the COVID crisis, and you are now coming back to reorient yourself. And many of you, I'm sure I can see from here, are only orienting for the first time in life, because maybe you never had a direction. These days, when you sat at home alone, you realized many things, like you don't need friends to hang out with. Maybe with the mobile you can live. Many people are happy now. No one is telling them throw the mobile. You can live with the mobile. So we came out of the crisis, and now we are talking about reorienting. How healthcare is reorienting. Question we are talking about. So before that, I want to say who I am. I think you all know I'm Raja Mugasimangalam. Mugasimangalam is the name of my village. Someday I think you will come there. I was living a healthy life those days, getting up at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm already fast asleep by 7 o'clock in the night. So you already know none of us are doing, and we are cut out to do only like that. And please think about it, why you should get up 4:30 in the morning in villages. So then what we have now is Genotypic, India's first genomics company. We were doing benchmarking of all the tests which you did, were benchmarked at our lab. We sequenced over 10,000 COVID genomes, and we set up over 200 sequencing units, 200, including NIV Pune. So whenever you read, samples are being sent for sequencing, sent for genome sequencing, what is it? Sent to us, sent to one of the labs. You know, there are also other labs, of course. I'm not the only person who is doing this. So before we go into genomics, I want to know if any one of you are unhealthy. Please raise your hands. Looks like no. There is some one person who is unhealthy. I don't know what is that. At which definition you are saying? Looks like everyone is healthy. So my grandfather used to say, I asked why everyone in the village are healthy. So he used to say that people in village are healthy because people who are unhealthy are dying. People in cities, there are unhealthy people because you have the what we call healthcare system, the hospitals, right? So people go there, go to ICU and come out. In villages, even today, when people go to hospital, many people come and see them in the hospital because 99% of the time, they will not return back. They will return back not as brain, as body. So are we fit? It's easier to test, right? If anyone wants to test, you test it yourself. You have to sit down without using hand and stand up without using your hand. If you can do that, you're fit. But all fit people may not be healthy, but most unfit people might be unhealthy. So I'm just giving how vague this definition can be, but it could be, it's not always. Now, what is genomics? Before that, look at this JCB. What and all you can do with this JCB? You can pull down buildings, right? Or you can dig pit for the buildings. You can replant trees. You can level something. You can do hundreds of things with the JCB. Genomics is also like a JCB. You can do lots of things with genomics, but you should first know what is genomics. Right? See, in computer, or including your mobile or any computer system, you have only 2-letter code, yes or no, 0 or 1, right? Everything is written by 0 or 1. Whereas in genomics, you have 4-letter code, A, B, C. You got 2 files, one from your mother, one from your dad, and the files are written in this 4-letter code. So how powerful is genomics? What you can tell in 100 words in 01, you can tell in 10 words, 10 letters in ABG. What you can tell in 10,000 letters in computers, you can tell in just 100 letters. That is the power of 2 just becoming 4. But what is genomics? In the JCP, you can see those letters. Huge amounts of this ABGC I can take from any one of them. Right? From any one of huge numbers are coming. But it's not just the letters. You have to analyze it. You need people to analyze it. Put them together and analyze it. Then I will tell, look, why are you all here today? Even though there is 8,000 COVID patients in India, first time, the whole India was shut down. You can see Modi ji hitting the plates, showing some light, and ask people to sit at home. Now we are all here. Why? Because of genomics. Because we know by sequencing that all these are Omicron. It's not the alpha, beta, omicron, or the delta, which might be. No one got killed by Omicron. Right? So, you should only know 3 things about genomics. First is mutation. When you have ATGC, if one letter is changed from A to T or C to C, G, it's called mutation. Another one is called variant, right? Omicron is a variant from Delta, right? When this mutation is present in many, many people, it's variant. If it is present in only small set of people, it's called polymorphism. That's all. Just 3 things if you know, you're all set. You're already experts in genomics. Sir, you can start a course in genomics. People have understood enough. So we are all looking at what comes next. See, healthcare is not about when you're healthy, when you're going to become, when you might become unhealthy, right? And what can come. Okay. So, when genomics tests, what is in there, whereas just a diagnostic test, which is only 50 rupees, right, for a specific disease. For example, for monkey or monkeypox, you don't need a test. That's so obvious, right? So obvious. So even vaccines are working, whether we should come out or not, everything came out of genomics. When the Wuhan strain came, people sequenced it, published it. Vaccines were made from that sequence, right? Vaccine is one of the major healthcare initiatives, right? Because it's prophylactic. So anything which when you are not diseased, you are doing is. So what's coming next? Do hospitals need healthcare? Do these people need some help from me on spirituality and philosophy? Yes, is the answer. In the Art of Living Foundation, there is now a genomics lab. You'll be surprised. They are testing before doing yoga, the Sudarshan Kriya. After doing the yoga, what is change happening? How do you know? Only by genomics. The total thing is checked. Are there any genes which are changing in expression? So, genomics is going everywhere, including spirituality and philosophies. So, what is it is required now? What else is healthcare? See, we all have microbes living on us, with bacteria living on us, which is fighting the diseases which are coming. You will not get monkeypox if you have not had a bath. By taking a shower with chemicals, you are washing off your bacteria, good bacteria. If you are having coke, you are washing off your good gut microbiome. So, what is new in healthcare? Something called as new genomics. Like what is good for you, cannot be good for me. You don't want to ask a Malayali to have coconut oil or a Bengali to have fish, right? They're already having. Maybe other people have to decide whether they want to have it or not have it. That's called nucleic genomics. It has already gone so much in the surprise, nucleic genomics, right? Some of you might like Yakult, right? It's nothing like our buttermilk. Yakult is made of 10 to the power 12 lactobacillus casei, which is nothing but our buttermilk. So you can very well have buttermilk, majige, perhaps. So do vaccines work? Even that we can test. That is how I know very well when Omicron came. None of the vaccines are going to work. Even the government was telling, hey, please go and take the third booster dose. I didn't take it. Whoever took it still had Omicron because the virus has mutated and become another virus. The mutation has happened so much on that so-called spike protein. I'm sure during this COVID period, all of you became experts in what is COVID. At least that spike protein vaccine won't work. I knew long ago. None of the vaccines will work. Maybe your vaccine, the whole viral vaccine might work, but the Covishield and all the Western vaccines made only for S protein is absolutely useless taking it. That we know well ahead, and people found later. So, is genomics going to reorient healthcare? You'll be surprised. Have you heard of NIPT? Non-invasive parental or pregnancy testing. Right? So, whenever there is a late pregnancy, the mother is more than 35 or 38 years, there might be chromosomal aberrations. Or the other thing is known as pre-implantation testing. Someone doesn't have children, child will go to the doctor and then they do in vitro fertilization. So you can test the embryos. See, in natural condition, we have a race of the sperms. That is a healthcare system which nature has. And then only the right sperms, finally, the healthy sperms can finally go and get the egg. But right now, when you do an in vitro fertilization, there is no race. So any sperm who finds you the nearest will go. So you have to do a pre-implantation testing. It's happening a lot. NIPT is one of the most growing field. How it is helping healthcare that you're not even going to get unhealthy people into this world, right? It has chromosomal aberrations. What are the other tests which are coming now? Is global tests. Go and do a global biochemistry test, right? A series of 90 tests from blood glucose to heart rate, blood pressure, everything, physiological, biochemical tests. Like that, you can do one time in your life total genetic test because your original test does not change. Original gene does not change. Whereas the metagenome changes based on what you eat. Whether you are taking buttermilk or whether you take Coke will decide whether you are going to be healthy or not. Believe me. And when do you take, it's not that you should have sacrificed everything, but when do you have to take what also you should know. Right? So, as environmental test, I said, I can test this whole college, everyone, by not taking samples from you. I'm going to take samples from your bathrooms, or from the sewage, or from this app. So, all these tests are coming. And I ask this question, do hospitals need healthcare? Hospitals are people sick. Hospitals do need healthcare testing. Like the philosophers themselves have to now reorient themselves after the post-COVID era. They are telling something different if you really look at it. Because everyone's philosophies have changed. They have to change their spirituality and philosophy also. Yes, hospitals' best kept secret, which you don't know, I will tell you is hospital infection outbreaks. They never tell. Many people die in the hospital not because of the disease, not because of the treatment, but because of the infection which is happening in the hospital. And you don't have any antibiotic before they find which antibiotic by trial and error. Even Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, as you know, because they could not do the test. I have a test which is only this much size. You can put in the pocket. It's called nanopore sequencer. The nanopore sequencer has revolutionized this whole thing. It's a mobile sequencer. I can go to the hospital, test the patient, and say this is salmonella, and it is sensitive to these antibiotics. Just give it. So hospitals need to. So the whole thing, if you now look at it, people are going to test their genome. People are going to continue to test their microbiome, Hospitals are going to do the test. I hope BIT will be the first institute in this country to do a monthly genomics. So now I'm coming back to this topic of what you didn't know what happened. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going to happen. It's like blind spot. But genomics can help you reorient by doing the right test. And genomics can be the one I can tell you how we will react to what's going to happen. That much I can say. Though I may not know what's going to happen, how you will react to what's going to happen, genomics can help. So thank you, everybody.